I'm your bot. What you got?
Okay, here's my collection of Cheetor. So let's go over them. Starting off with the original. This is actually the reissue of the original. This is the 10th anniversary reissue by Hasbro, which came with a transmutate body part. So you can just see what the original looks like. Well, let's compare it actually with the original. I did have that one and actually sold it at a yard sale a long time ago because I actually thought this one was better. I mean, they did do some improvement with the color, but then I want to point out, you know, I did realize that the Takara Telemoka version was definitely much more cartoon accurate, such as the red crest, the yellow eyes, orange eyes for the cheetah. Yeah, I didn't get it, and I'm not gonna pay like no $80 or more on eBay to get it. So I'm content with this version because this is still the original G1, if you will, of Cheetor. So let's just take a quick look all around. The cheetah legs are not crossed like it is in the cartoon, but yeah, this is the original, and it's a really nice figure. And then always after the original G1 there was the Chug Classics Henkei Universe Generation. This one's the Takata version of Cheetor, the Henkei version. So you can see it has a nice chrome plated head. He has a red crest, and then this is where you can see it's not very cartoon accurate, but that was the style at that time. It's made to resemble the character, which it does, but they definitely implemented a lot of their own design, which I think is cool, such as using the animal feet as the robot foot compared to the original. So, I mean, conceptually, these were really cool, nice figures. Yeah, it's not cartoon accurate. And this is the Takata version, like I said. And just want to show real quick the Hasbro version. So you can see, this one, not much of a difference. And then in beast mode, yeah, that's what I was talking about. It looks really cool. Conceptually, it's cool. Not cartoon accurate, but looked really nice. But then coming back to the original Beast Wars, let's move the Henkei version aside. In terms of evolution, I think this was season 2. This was the this is the Transmetal version of Cheetor. That funny grin on his face with the nice chrome metallic parts on the body. So yeah, you just take this as you will. This was cool at that time. Look at that. Look at all that nice metallic paint. That was very appealing about these figures. And something I want to share is, you know, they are doing a masterpiece version of this, or they did. And you can see, obviously, It's much better because it's a masterpiece version, but I'm not into collecting the later seasons of Beast Wars in masterpiece form. So, but I just wanted to share that. And then after that, I think there was season 3, the Feral Rex. So here's Cheetor when he evolved into Feral Rex. So it's kind of like when he started growing up. You can see how he started to mature in the cartoon. But this is what I wanted to show, is look at all that nice detail. This was the quality of the toys back in the late 90s. And I want to point out the plastic on here is really nice. It's hard plastic, and it's still holding up very strong, so I like it a lot. And just to share, they are doing a masterpiece version of this one as well, which you can see how this can get out of hand. But if you're a big fan and you really like the masterpiece version, well, there you go. And then after that, there was Beast Machines, where Cheetor grew up even more. So here's a look at the regular retail release of Cheetor from Beast Machines. That's actually a really nice looking chrome-plated head. Chrome-plated chest too, with transparent green. That's what was really cool about these old figures. Look at that. I mean, I'm sure this does look a lot like the cartoon. Let me see if I can get him to stop moving around, stand. And let's just, for the heck of it, compare it with this with a scene from the cartoon. And you can see, yeah, it's toys back then looked a little bit more like the cartoon. But anyways, just wanted to share that. And there was that Supreme version, a really big cheetah. I think that was like, I don't know, 20 something inches tall, really huge. And I was tempted to get it because I think it would have fit in with that larger universe Optimus Primal, especially with Night Scream, I think. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm talking about proportions. I think if you got the big one, you probably could have got a nice, well-proportioned collection in a really large scale. But anyways, I ramble on too much. Then after that, there was the retail version. So this one here is the War for Cybertron Cheetor, but this is the Netflix version, which I never found at the store, but I saw the Chosen Prime had it and I had to get it. So here's just a look at it. Not very cartoon accurate, but I will point out something I think is cool. Hey, look at that. They did put it so you can cross the animal legs on his back. And when you compare this with the original retail version, obviously the blue on the Netflix looks better. But interestingly, they didn't paint the shins blue like it should be. And I'm thinking maybe I should do that. I mean, you can argue they didn't do that because when you transform it, it would be blue. But then when you look at the original, it's the same thing. When you transform it, you're going to have blue on the cheetah. So, and they did it to the original retail release. So, I don't know. That's just the way Hasbro does things. But nonetheless, this is what I have, the Netflix Cheetor, and it's a really nice figure. And then we have the masterpiece. Look at this. This is awesome. Look at this, very cartoon accurate. Look at those orange eyes on the tiger, yellow eyes on the head. Look at all that metallic blue and gold to represent the CGI cartoon. So this is really nice. It goes in with the other masterpiece Beast Wars figures. So yeah, I just thought I'd give a quick look and share that, because that's a really nice figure. So what it all comes down to for me, and I'm gonna try to set it up here, is it's just the masterpiece, the main line, the original, and unfortunately they did not make a Legends version of this. So yeah, comes down to that. There is the Chug version, but I think after making this video I am gonna give it away. So this is my collection of Cheetor.